Isaac Hadjer lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and Antonelli, Leclerc, Norris, Albon, and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Lawson, Carlos Sainz, and Behrman, Lindblad, Colapinto, and alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them into today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, overtake enabled. With the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners, and consider not always going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance. So just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode. To your teammate ahead, 1.7 seconds. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Okay, good work. Great pass. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber... Alright, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race. Again. To adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to. Okay, overtake enabled, overtake enabled. Alexander's in the pits, Alexander in the pits. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Gap to your teammate behind, 33.1 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. information on Colapinto. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. And you've got P7, 7th place. The distance to the leader, 8.2 seconds. Okay, Antonelli ahead. Hatches behind you. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 7 laps to go. Antonelli behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 39.4. They're on old mediums. They've done 14 laps on those tyres now. Looks like the car behind has a small amount of damage to the front wing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting performance. Just be aware. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.3 seconds. Sat in 6th. Okay, so gap to the leader, 8.6 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.7 seconds. Okay, Antonelli behind. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end.